So a couple of months ago, I met a young lady, and her name is, well, I'm not going to tell you her name, but she blew my mind. Like, I didn't even know what to do. I was, weak in the knees. I was just blown away. I never met anybody like her before. So I decided that, I'm going to pray about this one and see if this is what the Lord would have me do, or if she could be mine. That's what I was praying. It's like, Lord, can that be mine? Can she be mine? And I remember the Lord saying distinctly, she'll never be yours, Edsel, because she'll always be mine. And I was like, what? But then he led me to 1 Samuel 1, and I started reading the story of Hannah, and how Hannah had no children, and how Hannah, she defined herself, she defined her value by what she had, by whether or not she was able to bear sons. And I knew that she wasn't of any spiritual value if she couldn't give birth to any sons, because she couldn't give birth to the Messiah, and she was of no social value if she couldn't have any sons, because she couldn't further the lineage of Elkanah, her husband. And she has an experience that really taught me, because in 1 Samuel 1 verse 11, she prays in the temple, and she prays this, and she made a vow saying, O Lord Almighty, if you will only look upon your servant's misery and remember me, and not forget your servant, but give her a son, then I will give him to the Lord for all the days of his life, and no razor will ever be used on his head. And I realized that, oftentimes we're looking to, have a job, for the job to be mine, or for the degree to be mine, or for the relationship to be mine. And God is trying to give us an opportunity for stewardship with these blessings. And Hannah realizes this. She says, Lord, the son you give me, I'm giving him right back to you. And I began to realize that relationships are an opportunity for stewardship. The person will never be mine, but they will always belong to the Lord. But, with iPods and iPads and iTunes and iMacs and iVideo, all this it's just idolatry. And it's all about me. When God is trying to show me, it's all stewardship. Everything I give to you isn't really yours. And if you don't understand stewardship, it's like you're the manager, but you're not the owner. And you always have somebody to report to. And I began to realize, hey, if I don't pay tithes, then I don't understand stewardship. If I don't understand stewardship, then God can't give me anybody, because I won't remember who they're for. And when he comes back, I won't have a good report to give. So a good question I ask ladies nowadays is, do you pay tithes? Because if they pay tithes, then they understand stewardship. If they understand stewardship, then they understand who I belong to. And they won't treat me like they own me, but they'll treat me like I belong to God.